Hello everyone, welcome back. Today we are going to take input from a PIR sensor and using which we will switch on or off an LED. So that means now the input is going to come from a PIR sensor and we are going to switch on off an LED. So what does this show you? PIR sensor is fine. PIR sensor it basically is a sensor which senses whether there is a movement in the vicinity, and we'll just bring it in. And what kind of output does it give? It basically gives you a digital output. That means whether something is moving in the vicinity or not. So basically, it is an infrared kind of a sensor. So basically, it gives a digital input. Um, let us let us start creating it now. Let us use breadboard also now. Okay, so breadboard is in, and let's bring our PIR sensor somewhere here maybe. All right. Now PIR sensor basically has three pins. Let us see those three pins. And the three pins are signal and power and ground. So that means the ground is negative, power is positive, and signal is the signal which is being going to be received by the Arduino. Let us now set it up. Okay. So how are we going to set up the power? Yes, we will take a 5 volt from the Arduino, try to put it into the positive side of the Arduino or positive rail, and we take the ground from here, and ground goes to negative. Let's color this black. Now we want to connect power to power, ground to ground. So let us see. This is power. So connect from here to the power. So connect it red. Now the power of the PIR sensor is now connected to the positive side. Now let us see the ground. The ground should be connected to the ground, and it is not connected to the ground. We now need to take input from the signal. Okay, so where should this pin go to? Where should this go to? Because this is digital, we will use one of the digital pins. So I can use any one of the pins. I'm going to use pin number 7. Pin number 7 now, as far as we are concerned, is the input pin. We'll remember that now. Okay, let's talk about the output. Output is going to be on an LED. The LEDs on the positive side of the LED, I put the resistance. The negative is now going to be connected to the earth. So we connect it to the earth. Now we need from this terminal, we need to give output. The output is also going to come on a digital pin. So because it is going to switch on and off, there is no brightness change, there is an on and off. So we will connect this to one of the pins. It could be any pin. I'm connecting it to pin number 10 for convenience sake. Let's make it green. Okay, let's make it red because this is actually taking power from there. All right, you can see the signal part is this one. Okay, signal is this. So signal is coming from the signal pin of the PIR sensor, and it is actually going to pin number 7. And the output is going to come from pin number 10 and going to the LED. LED is connected on the negative side to the negative. I hope everything is fine. We have connected everything. Let's code this. Now for coding this, I need to have two pins. I need to have int PIR pin is equal to PIR is actually connected to pin number 7, and I'll have something called as LED pin, which is connected to pin number 10. I need to tell the system that PIR pin is an input pin. So I'll say pin mode in brackets PIR pin, comma, input. By the way, if you do not specify anything as input, it is automatically taken as input. But it doesn't hurt for us to explicitly say this now. Pin mode, now I want pin LED pin to be an output pin. Now we have to specify this. Okay, output pin, no problem. What do we need now? That part is done. We are not displaying anything on the serial monitor, so no serial communication, no serial dot begin, everything is okay. Let's go to the loop side now. In the loop, what are we going to do? We are going to take read input from the PIR pin. Now please remember PIR pin is actually a digital, giving digital input. So I'll use a variable called var, which is going to use a digital input now. So I'll use a digital read now. Digital read PIR pin. So basically what is it is doing here, it is reading from PIR pin, that is digital information, that is 0 or 1, and var will have a value of 0 or 1 only. And what about the output? The output is going to be a digital write now. Digital write. I'm going to write onto what? Onto LED pin, that is pin number 7. What am I going to write? What am I going to write? I'm going to write the value of var. So whatever has been taken from PIR pin is now going to be written into LED pin. There is no conversion required because we are getting a 0 or 1. I'm writing a 0 or 1. So when an input is a 0, the LED is off. When the input is a 1, the LED will be on. I don't need any delay, so let's see. Let's work on this now. Okay, let me push this to one side and see. Okay, start simulation. The code should be okay. All right. Let me click on the PIR sensor. So when I click on the PIR sensor, it actually displays this area. This area is basically taking input now. So when I move the cursor, um when I move this ball from here, it actually gives input to the Arduino. So you can see when I move it, it actually is on for some time and then it switches off. So the PIR sensor basically senses something is moved inside this area, and it gives a 1 to the Arduino, and because it has given a 1 to the Arduino, that 1 is sent to the pin number 10 to the LED, and LED glows. And after some time, when I release this, it's it now gives a 0 and the LED automatically goes on. Okay, so the input from the PIR sensor is basically a 0 or a 1. So that is why a digital read, and that 0 or 1 is basically is received on pin number 7, and it is sent on pin number 10 to the LED. I hope this is clear to you. I'll see you in the next video then. Thank you.